same thing.
It is not the same thing.
Today we're talking about trending issues in society as it concerns young people, older people, whoever. So we're talking about stuff that is relatable to everybody. And I'm not the only one here. I have my beautiful co-host Aisha Salihu and a bunch of good-looking guests. We're like 4 good-looking people on this table. So yes. Starting from the lady on my right.
Hi, my name is Hope.
Well, you already know me. It's Aisha. Yeah, you're part of the gang.
Hi, my name is Brian.
Well, that's good. Everybody have introduced themselves, and now it's time for us to deliberate. So yes, today we're talking about sex for favors in general, and we're all going to give our perspectives. I'd like to ask you guys, what do you guys think about this whole sex for favors thing? The whole idea of sex for favors. What is your own perspective? Starting with Brian. Brian, I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Okay, I think both parties are largely guilty to a fault, especially for the men. Well, I think that for the guys, there should be some restraints. Yes, women can be very persuasive. Hey, I need this favor. Oh, I can't give it to you. This is done. I've already given it to someone else. Or you're not qualified enough for this. And then most of the time, it's men that say, hey, if you want to get it, you can do this to get this. And I say, okay, I'm willing to get it. So when it comes to that point, I think the responsibility falls on the guy to say, no, I'm not going to allow you to get it. And the guy should not even offer, or should not even ask.
That actually brings us to the place where we have to compare like sex for favors and mutually consensual sex because of favors. So yes.
So since you say it's only the guy now, it could be mutual, but then it's tailored towards.
If it's mutual, then it's business, and still sex for favor. Prostitutes gives consensual sex, yeah, like, but if you look at it, prostitute needs money can be somebody's favor, right? And they don't have, a woman doesn't have to stand on the road. She can need 20,000 naira and a guy invites her to her house and say, if I was sleep with you, you give me this 20,000 naira. Don't deal. He sleeps with her and gives her 20,000 naira. That's prostitution. But it's still sex for favor.
I need to put it this way. If someone comes to me and says, Brian, I need this and I don't have money. Please sleep with me. No matter how much pressure she's under, once I agree, I have taken advantage of that situation. So it's either I have the money to give her for it, or I look for some other way to help her. Except sleeping with her. Once sex is involved, it's sex for favor. Whether she voluntarily offers it or I request it, it's the same thing. It's, yes, you could say it's mutually, yes, okay, let's have sex and I give you this. But once there's a condition underlying it, then it becomes sex for favor.
Sex for favors and prostitution are not the same thing, okay? Because prostitutes go into that whole sexual encounter like with a clear mind. I am going to offer you sex for money. I think I have like a lot of objections to what you have to say. The fact that you were saying something about, oh, she's asking for sex and stuff like that. I am going to talk about from my own perspective. Right. I have a lot of female friends. I have a lot of sisters, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people who have been put in situations whereby, I don't like to use the word sexually harassed, but it is what it is. Exactly, right? So 9 times out of 10, okay, let me say 8 times out of 10, because there's always that 2 times or something like that. Yeah. When a woman is going to look for a job, she's going to look for a role, an acting role or anything, basically. Mm-hmm. She's basically making an effort. Not necessarily with, okay, you know what, yeah, I'm going to go and I'll meet the boss or I'll meet the director to have sex with him. Well, let me tell you what I also think. 8 times out of 10, because there's always that 2 times, right? Mm-hmm. It's always the man coming onto the woman. Yeah, I was going to come to that angle, victimization. Yeah.
No, I haven't said that men do not actually offer. Yes, I can say maybe 7 times out of 10.
Do you even know your own species, like your own gender? I don't think you do.
6 would be stretching it too far. Mm-hmm. But let's agree, 8 times out of 10, it is the men who want to take advantage of women.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I perfectly agree.
Yeah.
I perfectly agree. But those 2 other times, those 2 other times actually negate all the effort women make in making sure that men stop demanding. Because we talk about sex for grades, and yes, there are students who still go to lecturers that are not even interested in sleeping with them. And so when the students do these things, it actually takes back all the efforts.
Nah, sorry, but talking about that 1%, right? Talking about that 1% and trying to say, okay, because of this 1%, the other 99%, you are making what they have done useless or pointless.
No, I'm not saying it's useless.
I can agree with Brian.
Are you trying to justify it?
I'm not saying it's useless. I'm just saying that this thing, everybody has to come and say, okay, this is bad.
Okay.
Women should stop using sex to get favors, number one.
Okay.
And men should definitely stop asking women for sex.
Okay, so the thing is, I personally, there was this one time somebody was telling me that girls, sometimes when they don't have money to pay Uber drivers, they offer sex.
Yeah, it's real.
That sounded so absurd to me.
But it's real.
The fact that it sounded absurd to me made the person a little bit confused, like you didn't know. And it's not the first time. There was one time I wanted to get a job and somebody was like, meet me in my hotel room. I was like, for what now? He was like, what kind of question is that? Some people actually feel like it's a norm, like it's
something in society. You know this thing.
A lot of ladies actually very
I'm sorry.
open-minded.
I have a lot of issues with what you guys are saying.
You know, when they go out to get jobs, they're open-minded. They're like, if you have something to do,
I think we're just trying to draw a balance
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Women actually offer sex.
It
It
happens.
happens.
And then men also
It
ask.
happens. But let me tell you, yeah, I have been, how will I put it? Okay, let me explain something, yeah. I've been in situations whereby not once, not twice, not 3 times or however, most of the times when I find myself working in a Nigerian office or for a Nigerian company or stuff like that, I don't think I've ever been on the side where I'll say, okay, no, I'm going to try to get sex from this man.
I
said, okay, I'm still, please let me land.
Okay,
basically, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I have a lot of female friends, right? I have a lot of female friends, a lot of, I don't know, would I say family members or something? Let me just say I have a lot of females in my life, yeah? How will I put it? When you are basically above someone else, like you're their boss, you're someone who's you're supposed to get jobs from, or you're supposed to give them a role or anything like that. You know what? Yeah, I'm even tired of even saying 8 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10. It is you that is in power. You have power. Emphasis on power. Let me tell you.
I didn't disagree.
Wait.
When I did the introduction, I said that yes, men are guilty, because even when women offer sex, you should decline and say, no, madam, you're not going to get this. Because once you encourage that culture, she's going to go somewhere else. She'll feel like, okay, yes, this my body can get me whatever I want. So if I can get a job from Brian, I can get a contract from Mr. Hassan, I can get this for simply with my body. So that's why men have to discourage such behavior. That's what I was saying. But I'm saying that it happens.
That's my point here. There's 2 sides to a coin. And honestly, I can see that Hope is a feminist.
Oh my God.
I'm also a feminist.
Pause.
Yes, I'm a feminist.
Well, yeah. Before we go any further, let's take a quick break.
We're talking about the situation where people offer sex for favors, especially men and women. Hope here and Brian, they've been on each other's neck. But we have another guest with us, Sanasi, right? Welcome on the program.
Thank you.
So you're going to have to tell us what you think about, not necessarily, but I just need you to weigh in on the topic because you were not here when we started, so you just joined in now. We're talking about people offering sex for favors and any institution at all, be it the workplace, the religious institution, or wherever. But it's a trending topic. It's what's happening, relatable to everybody. Both the youth suffer it, even the elderly suffer it. But then, so what do you think about all of this?
Firstly, I don't think we can put an end to it.
Okay.
But I think we should try to minimize the occurrence of such in our institutions. And Nigerian, we are lacking a lot. most organizations don't have sexual health advisors that will give them policies on this is what you should do when somebody harass somebody sexually in the workplace. Or if something happens, people are raped daily in their workplace, what happens after them?
Sorry, I need to also say something. Do you guys realize how we're basically stereotyping, the boss is a man and the girl asking for a job is a woman or something?
we're doing
Yeah, also female bosses, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're also female bosses. See, let me put it like this.
I guess she's not a feminist after all.
The way I am here is like this. The main issue or the main topic for discussion is bosses basically taking advantage of their workers or their employees for what? Trying to gain sexual favors. That is it. Talking about the other side of things, yeah? I don't know. I feel like it's just like saying, okay, this man is beating this woman. For example, this man is beating this woman. He's literally pummeling her. You can see her bruising, crying. But all you guys care about is asking, what did she do? Or just wait. Even when you see a woman, let me be like, even when you see a woman slapping
what
a
she
man,
said,
yeah,
she said something which I really, really agree to. She said it cannot end, and we can only try to minimize it. I don't really think it can be minimized. Okay, maybe we can minimize it. You know why it cannot end? When you say favor, what type of favor? Okay, the women that stand on the road at night, they're looking for financial favor, no matter what you call it.
Yeah.
And so there's a transaction, and that financial favor is granted. Although they get to negotiate how much of that finance they want. So
you are going outside the topic.
No.
You cannot be talking about a prostitute.
Let me finish.
Sex favor.
Okay, guys.
It's the same thing.
Sex favors for
It's the same thing.
It is not the same thing.
Let me tell you why it's the same thing.
She is standing on the road as an ashawo trying to get money for it.
Okay, chill, guys.
It is different from trying to get.
Let me tell you why it's the same thing.
It's not to stand on the road knowing that I will money from you.
It's a business.
Yes, you don't add prostitutes. Leave them to do their profession. Just leave them.
It's a business, fine.
Okay.
But I'm saying that, like you said, that 2 out of 10.
Okay.
That 2 out of 10 that are not on the road, that are
Oh my God, stop talking about
prostitution.
Leave ashewos alone. Leave their business alone for Pete's sake.
They are also doing some kind of
leave ashewos alone.
Yes. And if they are not women on the road selling their bodies, putting some economic value
Leave
on bodies,
ashewos
I don't think
out of
anybody
this.
would see a woman and want to get some sexual value from
On a
her.
lighter note, we all know there's not just prostitutes. We have those girls. We have